Hello everyone, this is Laws, and welcome back to Jade Empire. In the last episode we learned that Gao and Dawnstar had gone into the swamp. So let's head on in, figure out what happened. So as we head through the swamp.
Oh, my poor Fen, what have you done to her?
Who's this?
Who's there?
Some bandits? We are not more of Gao's men. Let's take care of these bandit outlaws, or whatever you want to call them. They're obviously bad for business. This guy's cowering in fear over here. All attacks are unblockable. Very nice. I mean, we are pretty much unblockable anyway because of how good we are. But yeah, so welcome back, guys. There's one thing that I wanted to talk about that I noticed from previous videos. I went back and watched the first two episodes, and I didn't even notice it whenever I posted it, which is pretty fucking terrible of me, to be honest. But I noticed the black bars on the side, or rather, that the screen was smaller, not full screen, whenever they were uploaded, the first two episodes. I apologize for that. I tried to find the original files so that I could re-upload them, but I probably deleted them, or I just can't find them at all, which is unfortunate to be true, and I could go back and replay them, and then upload it that way. But that kind of spoils the spirit of the run. And needless to say, we don't want that.
Gone. She's gone.
But who's this guy?
Away, my beautiful Fen, my flower of the fields.
Your beautiful Fen.
Please, my name is Hing, and you must help me. My Fen is so delicate, she will chafe under a bandit's yoke.
I hope you're talking about somebody. Slow down, just tell me what happened.
I bring goods between the farms that line the valley. I knew we were getting too close to the marshes. Why was I so foolish? Of course these thieves would strike at my beautiful Fen. I can't leave without her. They'll work her to death, or eat her, or worse. Can you do anything?
Eat her?
Please?
If I see her, I'll do what I can. That's all I can say, man. I hope she does.
My precious flower of the fields. I can't leave without her.
Okay, so we're given another objective to go find Fen. But we're here to meet another character. Cutscenes means characters. Cutscenes means characters. My grammar are really good. This guy looks like a pretty badass fighter. Finish him! That's a good amount of blood. Who is this guy? That's a gay-looking fighting style.
Hold your attack, young student. I am not your enemy. This was a misunderstanding.
How do you know I'm not your enemy? You act like you know me. Could just be another bandit. Keep your distance.
I am no bandit. Stay on your guard if you want, but I have no desire to test your training. I passed through your village once or twice. I've seen your skill.
Yeah, well.
My name is Zhu. I have been called Sagacious Zhu, if you prefer a title. It's a name
I don't really care about the title.
First Emperor, Sagacious Tien.
If you're not my enemy. I don't picture a thoughtful and perspective empire. Perceptive empire. Emperor. God, my freaking language today.
I see your point. There are differences. Tien was a knowledgeable man, whereas I feel that a person can sometimes think too much. I don't believe I need to explain myself beyond that.
If you're not my enemy, why are you out here?
That is a personal matter. You'll have to take my word that I'm above common robbery, if not many other things. Besides, I have already shown that I have no love for the more common kinds of filth roaming out here.
Fair enough. Why were you fighting Gao's mercenaries then?
You know that man, you know the type of men the family employs. I wonder, does their increased presence in the marsh have anything to do with why you are here?
Absolutely has something to do with why I'm here. My friend is missing, and Gao might have her.
Gao the Lesser. I know the family. This is a brazen act even for them, but now I understand why their men are clearing a path through the marsh. No wonder you came out here as you did. You're looking to rescue someone.
No doubt, that's what I do.
You probably gave no thought to your own safety.
I don't need to worry about my own safety. I'm too good for that.
That's very selfless of you. I tend to think more efficiently.
Efficiently? You mean you're a baby?
Something about a camp. They seem to be killing bandits so they won't be disturbed. There wasn't much more. I just wanted some peace and quiet.
You must know the swamp well. Yeah.
No, I'm not interested in looking for trouble.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. As bad as this is, you're better off without my help.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm much better off. You're right. You're not a bandit. You're a coward.
Dawnstar. I am familiar with that name. But I still can't. I've spent a long time avoiding trouble. I don't want to go looking for it now.
Point taken. You're a giant babby.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you're sorry. Let's just walk away. Get out of here.
Wait. Dawnstar, your friend should not suffer because of my reluctance. A group of men went to the north. They had a large pack that was giving them trouble.
Pack of wolves?
That may be where their camp is. There's no way to leave the marsh in that direction. Not on foot, anyway. I will show you. It is easy to get lost.
Oh yeah, it's really easy to get lost. Thank you. I knew there was a shred of decency in you.
You don't know me. Never forget that. Now come, we have some catching up to do. We'll find them. Like I said, they can't get out in that direction. Not on foot.
Your assistance is welcome.
I will try not to make you regret it. Your task is probably complicated enough as it is. Let's go. The main camp is to the north, but there are soldiers all around this area. If you want to find trouble, let's do it quickly.
I love finding trouble. Okay, so there we go. We earned our second follower of the game. This is Sagacious Zoo. As you guys saw, he's a pretty good fighter. Here's his little background. Sagacious Zoo's mysterious past belies great experience and skill. His staff is a valuable asset in battle. Like it says, his attack, whenever he's on attack, he uses a staff, and then support, he deals extra damage with weapon styles. Or I guess I do. So that's pretty nice. We met our second follower of the game. He's mysterious that he knows Dawnstar. Maybe we'll find out a little bit more about that as we go along. But, it's just good to have a guy with us who's a total badass to help us fight some of Gao's enemies. Or Gao's mercenaries, rather. So like you said, it's really difficult to find your way, considering there's two paths here. I mean, holy shit, how would we be able to narrow it down? But,
Your quarry has based himself in the north. There are paths right and left, but I doubt one is any safer than the other.
He's not a quarry, he's a douchebag. Okay, so, if you guys remember, like 5 minutes ago, we talked to Merchant Hing about his Flower of the Fields. If you want to get her, you have to go to the right.
Outlaws yield some good silver. All I found is this troublesome creature, and she won't do a thing I say. Her last keeper trained her too well.
Wow.
If we can't get any work out of her, I want her cut and carved for tomorrow. If I have to be out here on Gao's little errand, at least I can be well fed.
That's weird.
Look out! It must be more bandits! Get them!
Okay, so like I said, if you want to get this Flower of the Fields, this beautiful woman, you have to go to the right. You're not restricted. You can go both ways. Like, you can go one way and come back. But I think we're just going to go this way. The other way, we just fight bandits and more of Gao's mercenaries, but we don't really need to waste our time with that.
Thank you for saving me.
Let's just save
I was
Fen.
getting tired of catering to these fools. I thought I was saved when they killed the bandits that raided my husband's wagon, but these soldiers were no better. You have my gratitude.
You're very welcome. You're safe now, Fen.
Fen? You have come this far for Fen?
Yeah?
Did Hing send you here without even mentioning my name?
I thought you were Fen.
Oh dear, this will be unpleasant for someone.
It looks like it.
I am Xinghua. These animals made me cook for them, clean up their filth. and Hing sent you for the flower, I will kill him.
You aren't the flower of the fields?
No, but she is here. Oh, yes, just over here. Let me present her to you.
Drum roll, please.
Ben, come.
Da-na-na-na. Yes, it is an ox.
Ben, my flower, you are safe. I knew this great fighter would save you. I couldn't leave without you. The cart needs your strength to pull it.
What a joker.
I am safe as well, Hing. Or did you forget I was missing?
He's not concerned with his hot-ass wife. I mean, look at her. 10 out of 10.
Did not come to harm.
Would bang.
But you are more concerned about the ox, I see.
Have either of you seen a man named
Gao?
Gao? That's more important
Soldiers said someone
than your
with that name
quarrels.
is at a camp to the far north. Of course, he may have been speaking of someone more important. Perhaps the camp goat.
For
Ha-ha!
your safe return, dear, but the cart will not move itself.
You will be lucky if I don't make you pull it while the ox rides. She is clearly important enough.
I would like to see that, actually. That would be interesting.
Come, leave any of our stolen silver as reward for our savior. I value my own life at least that much. Someone has to.
Yes, dear.
Do I have to slaughter that thing for you to show me some attention?
No, dear.
Are you lying again?
No, dear.
Are you listening to me?
No, dear.
That's a pretty loud slap. So there we go. We found the flower of the fields. It was a little bit unexpected. I mean, I've played this game, so it was expected for me, but to those of you not played the game, that's a little bit of light humor. This game is pretty good as far as humor and writing for a story game. BioWare's pretty good at that.
Soldiers have taken control.
I'm sorry, Zoo. I gotta cut you off there, man. You're interrupting me. So, like he said,
Look, more
we gotta
bandits
fight some more
creeping into the camp.
mercenaries.
Get them!
Maybe find our way to Gao pretty soon. Because, we gotta save Dawnstar. She's a good companion. We can't leave our friends behind. This isn't... I don't even know what I was gonna say there. I mean, no man left behind, obviously. That's the way we want to do things. Let's heal up a little bit. And then take him out. There we go. Who is this chucklehead?
What? Who? No, wait. I don't want any more trouble.
That's fine with me. Just tell me what I want to
Yes,
know.
I can do that. Whatever you want.
Where's Dawnstar?
Who? The woman. She got loose from the sack and ran into the cave. Would have been safer out here with us.
What do you mean by that?
That cave is home to both toad demons and ogres.
Toad
And
demons?
both are in a foul temper from fighting over the space. Running in there is like moving from the claws to the fangs.
I doubt that.
We refused to go after her, so Gao went himself.
I should kill you for this.
I didn't plan any of it. I'm just an extra body watching for people like you following after. He brought a few groups of us. We didn't take her. We made Gao do that himself. I know we shouldn't have let him talk us into any of this, but he doubled our pay. It was just one woman. Compared to some things, well, all I'll say is that this wasn't the worst thing done by a Gao lately.
What do you mean by that?
Look, that's all I can say. Just let me go. I won't be any more trouble for you. If I go back to Gao's father, I'll be killed as a failure.
Very dishonorable.
A reasonable punishment. Gao has some things right.
No, not
By
really.
my grandfather, I won't get in your way again. I swear.
So, I think we're gonna let this guy go. I mean, it's
You
one
are far too
mercenary.
generous with your mercy.
Yeah, I think I'm just generous enough, but
Thank
you know, whatever.
You won't see me again.
That's true, because he literally just disappeared. So there we go, we've learned that Gao did kidnap Dawnstar, and they are in the cave, so let's head on into the cave. Let's see if we can confront our good old friend, Gao the Lesser. Although, as previously stated, he's not a good friend at all. In fact, he is a total dick. But Sagacious Zoo told us a little bit about what might be in this cave, and as you guys can already see, those gigantic things are ogres. That is brutal.
Now look what you've made me do. I've collapsed the way out. When I catch you, woman, you will be sorry.
No, I won't.
It's always someone else's fault, isn't it, Gao? This is your mess. I didn't make you kidnap me.
Yeah, Gao, you dingus. Run away.
Your friend is doing a good job of frustrating Gao into carelessness. That will work in your favor, but it also means we have to follow them by a different route. Be careful. That means fresh enemies for us. These caves harbor strange creatures.
Yeah, you kind of already told us that, and we can see these guys, like, right here. So here we go. These are ogres. They're basically stronger than any human that... Oh my god, point taken right there. They're stronger than any human that we fought yet, and they have longer reach, but they're a little bit slower. We need that chi for sure. So we got pretty low on health. But yeah, let's continue into the cave. Let's deal with these. I can't even think of an insult good enough for these guys. But they're pretty interesting. I don't know where they fit into Chinese mythology. I've never heard of ogres in Chinese mythology, but granted, I don't know that much about Chinese mythology. I'm just trying to pick up that orb there. Of course, it's being difficult. These guys are pretty easy to deal with, so... Oh my... It just killed Zoo! Okay, I say that. I'm very low on health. Trying to dodge into them was probably not a good idea. But there we go. They're dealt with. I mean... focus trap. I don't think we've encountered one of those yet, but... That's a focus trap right there. We got a nice gem, too. Increases chance of focus power-ups for -1 mind. I don't think that's actually worth it. Let's take that off. But yeah, those are ogres. That's not the last that we'll see of them, but they're not that hard, as you saw. I just didn't do very good dodging. And here's the other enemy that Sagacious Zoo was talking about earlier, was the Toad Demon. Now, this thing is immune to magic, and like you just saw there, it can poison you, which is not very good for business. But they're very slow, and like you saw there, we did a pretty good job of dealing with that guy. Let's heal up. That's I'd rather have more health than that, to be honest, because we're about to go confront Gao the Lesser, and if you couldn't already predict, there's more than likely going to be a fight. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but yeah, there's more than likely going to be a fight. But I think I'm going to end it off here. I don't want it to drag on too long, because after we fight Gao, it's going to be kind of a slippery slope from there. So in this episode, we found out where Gao was. I mean, we can see him right now. Well, not right now, but right now. There we go. And you can see that they're arguing about something, probably like politics, or I don't know, maybe sports, who knows. But we found Gao and Dawnstar, and we learned the Toad Demon style. I'll let you guys see that too before we go. It's basically a it is a transformation style. This is our first one, and we get to turn into a Toad Demon, and all it does is drain chi. And I would replace it for the Ice Shard right now, but I haven't shown that off to you guys yet, so I kind of want to show that. And, because I don't really like Ice Shard that much, or any of the starting magic stuff that you get, but transformation is pretty good. And we'll get some better ones than Toad Demon later on in the game, of course. But, yeah, I think I'm going to end it off here. Like I said, next episode, we're going to confront Gao and try to save Dawnstar, our good friend. So, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.